obviously fresh, but how do you reflect on the season, and what steps do you think you guys need to take to continue to improve and make sure you get back to the playoffs next year?
Right now, just got to take a couple of days, decompress, and think about it. We'll have our exit interviews with the coaches and the GMs, and we'll talk about that in a couple of days.
They seem to have an easier time in the paint tonight, got it going a little bit. What do you think led to that?
Our focus was to limit the threes, and make them drive. They've hurt us a lot over the past 5 games in threes, and when they drove, I feel like we kind of an easy lane to go downhill.
I know you've taken a mentorship role with some of the younger guys. What do you make of just the ups and downs of a young player like Keegan and Keon have such great games against the Warriors?
Yeah.
You struggled tonight. You went through it as a young player. What do you make of just the ups and downs?
You just got to stay focused, and never get too high, never get too low. It's a long season, different matchups, different players, and you just got to try and be as consistent as you can, because that's what the team needs from you.
I know you guys aren't using it as an excuse, the Western Conference being as brutal and tough as it is, a 40-win
Mm-hmm.
team and the Pelicans barely getting in. Such a difficult conference every night.
Yeah. I don't feel it's an excuse. We've dropped many games that we should have won during the season, and we definitely would have been in a better position. So it's kind of on us, and today we couldn't get it done.
You guys only lost 2 fewer games overall than last year, but obviously the season is very different. Did it feel like a step back this season?
Personally, like as a team, I feel like we got better. It's just we couldn't finish some games. We dropped a couple. The West is a tougher, and we kind of put ourselves in a bad situation to make the playoffs.
Offensively, you guys dipped. Did you feel that during the season, and why?
I don't know the numbers. I believe our numbers are pretty similar. Everyone else got better. So, but yeah, I feel like last year we were more efficient overall. Everyone threw the board, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
You've talked about Malik's value to you
Mm-hmm.
guys. Just how valuable has he been, and what's your case to try to get him back here in 2020?
Of course, Malik's another playmaker on the court with Foxy, so when we have 2 of those guys on the court at the same time, it makes it really difficult for your defenses to guard, so he was definitely missed, especially me as a big man.
What was working with JaVale like as a veteran, both on the court and in the locker room as well?
Great veteran, big time, helped everyone, from me, Foxy, to all the way down to the G League guys, always present, always had his attitude, and held us accountable for everything.
What do you make of the defensive growth as a whole this season? That seems to be the biggest area of progress that you guys do.
Good, I feel like we definitely, since All-Star break, our defense has definitely improved a lot. Guys are getting more confident. We're allowed to be more physical, which I feel like helps our type of personnel on our team.
Can you compare the environment in this building tonight to the other times that you played here this season?
Definitely, this was a do or die game. So obviously the fans were definitely more into it, and you definitely felt it.
What's stood out to you about the way the Pelicans adjusted to being without Williamson?
Yeah, very talented player. When he's not playing, they obviously shoot more threes. They're not attacking the paint as much. They kind of move the ball more, so it kind of puts us in longer rotations.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.